Alright guys, got a 2005 Scion XA. I'm gonna be doing an oil change on this car today. This is a 2005. Alright, if you have a similar car, if you have any Toyota, it should be similar. Filter might be in a different little position. So first thing is, pop open this hood. Alright, I would recommend you open this cap. Alright, just open the cap up. This is where you put the oil from. Like to put this thing right here, right? You see that? I'll put it right here because the hood's gonna sit on it. Put it softly, and it's not gonna let the hood close, so you do not forget. All right. Next, we'll just go up with the car. If you have floor jack, you can jack it up. All you need is a little bit of access on this car. All right, I like to let the lift sit on the lock mechanism so there's no load. All right, so once you go underneath, you have an oil pan here. Let me go grab my light. My light's right here. All right, so right down here you have an oil filter. The size is 4477 if you're using a Purolator, and right here is your drain plug right here on the oil pan. This is one of the simplest oil changes, and it's very easy to get to. Even if you jack it up probably 1 feet, you should be able to do a quick oil change with the little bucket down below here. So I'm gonna be using something similar that you guys will use. But anyways, let me go get tools. You're gonna need a 14mm oil filter wrench and a new filter, and that's about it. All right guys, got my 14 here, and this is the bucket right down here that I'm gonna catch the oil with. So turn this counterclockwise, loosen it up. Once it's loose, make sure you position the bucket so the oil can just go straight in. All right, and there you go. There's the oil coming down. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna give it a good 10 minutes for the drain out. All right, so let's just let it sit right here. Should be pretty good. All right guys, while the oil is draining, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my oil filter wrench. I'm gonna simply just loosen this super duper tight filter right here. Wow, this filter is super tight. So there you go. It's coming apart. And this is so close to each other. If you can maneuver your drain pan right next to it, you should be able to drain the filter at the same moment. Alright guys, let's give it a few moments. Alright, what I like to do is put a little bit of oil around this seal, and that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna take out that filter, and we're gonna put this filter in. Alright, so most of it has drained, so let me just take off this filter real quick. More oil is gonna come out, so be careful. All right, there we have it. All right, so make sure the housing is nice and clean up there. And you're gonna take your filter and you're gonna spin it on. All right, there you go, and lock it up, guys. Hand tight. All right, do not use any tools because you can rip it, you can damage it. There we have it. So next step is for us to lock up the drain bolt right here. So just take your little screw, and you're gonna hand tighten this with the wrench. Don't over tighten it. If you want, you can torque it, it's all up to you, but most of the places you just tighten it and it's good to go. All right, wipe off the excessive oil because you don't want to leave no residues behind, and you don't want to leave no oil behind, and that will damage the floor on the driveway and the customer will not be happy. Alright guys, now that we have drained the oil, we locked up the filter and the drain plug, we need to put oil in this car. If you don't know what kind of oil it takes, put 5W30. That's what this car is recommending. customer requested synthetic. So this car doesn't take a lot of oil. You could put 3 in check. Alright, so that's what we'll do. Alright, so take it easy with this car, because the hole in there is not too big. Alright, so that's one. Always check your oil when you're done, guys. Always let the car run for a few minutes and then check your oil. You might not see me doing that, but because I've been doing this for so long, because I know how much exactly the car will take. But this is just, I'm doing this so you guys can know, right? I would usually look up how many quarts it takes, but we're gonna put 3. If you were to do it and you don't have that information, it's a small engine, 4-cylinder. So put 3 quarts of oil. Alright, there we have it. 3 quarts of oil is in there. Alright, get a rag, pull out this dipstick. Alright, clean the dipstick so it's nice and dry. Alright, nothing there. Alright, the oil should be to the F mark right there. Alright, so all this should be soaked up. And also, some of the oil is going to go to the filter. You see that? It's up to here. So it needs a little bit more to be here, right? So in this case, I'm going to dump into the whole quart, because some of that oil is going to go to filter, right? And after that, I will check again, run the car. You might not see me do that, but run the car. You don't have to run it more than 30-40 seconds. Shut it off after all the oil circulates. Pull out the dipstick again. Let us give it another 2-3 minutes to settle down. So once the oil settles down, I'm doing this very too quick, but you see that? It's a little bit above, but a little bit of the oil is going to go into the filter. And it should even out, but I want you to check it, right? So guys, that's it. And I'm going to reset the light. I'm going to show you guys how to reset the light. Make sure you put this cap on before you close the hood, because if you don't, vacuum leak, all kinds of crazy stuff, oil might come out of there and you're going to be in trouble. Alright? Alright guys, going inside the car, we do need to reset. Alright, so to reset, we have to use the trip button right there, right, to reset the light. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so to reset, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my camera right here so you can see. But while the camera is there, all I'm gonna do is when I say I'm gonna turn the key, I'm gonna turn this key to accessory just like that, to the on position. Alright, but make sure you have ODO. You could use, see, if you're on trip A, no good. Trip B, no good. Make sure you have it on ODO. And all you need to do is hold this button on, alright? So the key off. Let's put this right here, where we can see everything. Right? And I'm gonna pick up my camera once I have everything in working order. Let me put my light here somewhere. So I'm gonna hold this down and turn the key. Alright, and then you're gonna see those lights flicker right there. You see the little dashes. Once the dashes go away, you have a reset of the light, and that's it. Alright, that's all you need to do. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.